I embarked on a journey 5 years ago to vlog my life, share my experience and stories with anxiety and panic, share the realities of having a special needs sister, share my relationship, and just vlog the journey of my life in the hopes to create a community of like-minded people who could all tackle life honestly just the best way possible. I quickly made a change on my channel in 2020 to more focused, kind of niche down content, one would say, to a newfound love and somewhat addiction of mine that was and is dividend investing specifically. And you guys all seem to really enjoy that as well. And I cannot say thank you enough to every single one of you that has been on that journey. And it's just, I'm filled with immense gratitude for y'all because y'all have really been a part of it. But it's time for a semi-new chapter. I've been evolving a lot over the last year and a half, ending a 10-year relationship, moving back in with my parents, going to therapy more consistently every single week and still currently do, just so I can continue to fight the anxiety that honestly took over my entire life. And most importantly, I have been really focused on restoring my relationship with God. And so I am somewhat returning to my roots here. This channel is actually going to be evolving into something much more profound and passion driven and just bigger, with the main subject being entrepreneurship and honestly just lifestyle, self-growth, productivity, all with a God-centered focus, inspiring each other to grow and chase these dreams that maybe we've been sitting on or thinking about for a very long time. And just a quick disclaimer, I am not saying goodbye to investing as a whole. I will still be doing portfolio updates because y'all really seem to like that one. So I'm thinking like monthly portfolio updates, everything I bought, the dividend paychecks that I did receive. I'm going to keep that content on the channel. I think they still are relative to entrepreneurship and self-growth and financial freedom. And honestly, in the hopes of this new endeavor and business going well, I will have more capital to invest into the market. So I just think those are still going to be a big part of this channel because it is still important. That being said, aside from those specific videos, this channel is going to be more than that. I've been in the process of working on and launching my very own business, a clothing brand, specifically a Catholic streetwear clothing brand, which I will be going over the shirts in the next video. So if you're into that, stick around. I do have a few last minute things like getting the website up and taking a couple product photos before I can officially launch, but I'm hoping to do that mid-August. Fingers are crossed. And it's just been quite a journey. It's been a few months and I'm ready to get it rolling. But I really just want to be able to share that journey on this channel. The highs, the lows, the learning, the processes, the wins, the losses, and the story of the brand. It's an honest to God passion project that I truly believe God put on my heart. And I just feel this intense calling to make a difference in people's lives who seriously struggle with mental illness, like to the extent that I struggle. Well, struggled, I'm not in the same boat by the grace of God. But like it literally debilitates you, it paralyzes you, and you cannot live your life. Like I don't know how to, it's so hard to explain if you don't understand. The brand is called Wave Walker, and it's honestly more than just a shirt or clothing. It's a reminder that no matter the storm, the hardships, whatever that is, relationships, finance, mental illness, like work, like literally anything, if you can continue to focus on God and can continue to show up for that, you can walk on any wave, you can conquer anything. It's not going to be easy. He might not take it away, but you can do it. Like, and when you are in a state of fear, like I was for so long, you literally felt like you could not do anything. I couldn't leave my house. You know what I mean? Hoping that, you know, it does have some success and like I can just show you that success, but also show you the difference that success can make in the community. Plus, it will bring another level of capital and like money that I'm going to be able to put into this investing side of things. So that is still relative. I just have a feeling that a lot of you are like me in the sense of like being extremely entrepreneurial and like wanting to build something for you, for your family, for like whatever it is. And I just feel like this could be a really cool thing to fully dive into and bring onto the channel. Another aspect of this kind of like rebrand, channel refresh, it basically piggybacks off of the entrepreneurship. I can't say that word. That word's hard to say. Okay. Entrepreneur. It's like manure. Entrepreneur. There we go. It piggybacks off of that, but it's going to be about self-growth and lifestyle and like what that kind of means. Let me explain. I honestly can say that I feel like in order to be something that you can be proud of, you have to change and you have to be in uncomfortable situations. You have to continue to learn. You have to continue to grow. You have to lean in and trust God. Like some of you guys already know this if you've been here, but if not, like you may or may not know, I was at rock bottom with my mental, spiritual, spiritual, physical, literally any aspect of your health, I was at the bottom. I couldn't leave my house. I couldn't drive a car. I couldn't go in a store. I wasn't going to church. I couldn't hold a job. Dude, my health, I did like blood work when I first moved in here last year. Like my cholesterol was elevated. My triglycerides were elevated. I was pre-diabetic basically. Like things were so bad. But over the last year and a half, I've done some intense work and some serious deep diving on myself in order to freaking get it together, honestly. And I have realized what I deserve in a loving relationship. I literally picked up a dog in a city that was like 40 minutes away. That's like mind-blowing to me still to this day. I went into Target for the first time in 6 years. I went back to church. I am no longer pre-diabetic. My cholesterol is insanely normal. My triglycerides went from like 166 to 116. Like my entire physical being has changed. My mental state is changing. My spiritual is, it's always a roller coaster, but we're getting there. Another thing that I picked up is reading 2 books a month, and that has honestly changed everything for me. Like whatever you're consuming and putting into your brain constantly makes a huge difference, let me tell you. If you'd have told me a year ago I would be living that life, like doing these things, I would have thought you're absolutely crazy. Nutty in the head, confused, and didn't understand like how bad that I was, or like I couldn't come out of that. But I did it, and it's so crazy how much your life can become a journey of like being so scary at rock bottom, like literally not knowing how you will survive, to be able to do the thing. Like I'm not like obviously doing like things that I really want to be doing, like going to concerts, or like I'm not there yet, but if I continue to make these baby steps, I'm going to be there. And so it's just so amazing what you can do, and I just really want to share that and like share when I overcome something new, or a tip that I learned, or a book I read, or like just a thought I had about this whole thing, because like it's so easy to get in a funk, and you need someone in your corner to like remind you that like you can and you will, because I am walking living proof of that. Even though I still can't really like go to LA or like do anything like big, I know I will someday. That's kind of why the business and like Wave Walker even came to life, is because like people need to know that they can do that. And so it's definitely something I want to incorporate on the channel, and I like just sharing like good news with y'all. Like your girl went into Target, walked her ass around. I was in there for like 5 minutes. It's been honestly probably more than 6 years since I've been in there. That's like a big deal. And I don't care what any of y'all say, okay? If that's whack or you think I'm crazy for that, that's a victory. But let's move into the third kind of aspect of the channel that I'm going to be bringing in here, and that's going to be productivity. And honestly, this still is kind of under the umbrella of entrepreneurship. Because like running a business, running a YouTube channel, that I will now be taking insanely seriously. Like I will be showing up, I can promise you that. Taking courses to like further my education for my current career, because I still do think it's important to learn those kind of skills in a corporate kind of career, like, and have those kind of goals as well. Taking notes from books, like keeping my damn tax documents aligned. I need to be more productive so I can do those things efficiently. I just kind of want to share tips and tricks and processes and products and platforms that I may use in order to kind of organize myself, my businesses. Because honestly, I also want this to just be a very transparent thing. Like I want y'all to really just see like from zero to hopefully successful, like how this whole process goes with a business, or like chasing something or setting something up when you have like literally no expertise in it whatsoever. Ground zero, okay, to hero is really the do I hate that? I don't know. Is that weird? I kind of hate it, but I also kind of like it. But at the end of the day, like productivity is just a skill that I really want to grow in. And I feel as though like the community we have here, very entrepreneurial, very like finance driven, very like financially freedom. Like I just feel like we could all kind of use that and learn that skill together. And so that's why I want to document it, because y'all might find it helpful. I don't know. So I hope you guys can just like honestly appreciate and understand kind of these little changes I'm going to be making to the channel. And I really do hope y'all decide to stick around and kind of join the new journey of what this is going to be, and just be a part of the grind. You know what I'm saying? I do know some of you were just into this channel for the dividends, but I honestly just lost a little bit of passion in making that content because it was so repetitive. And now with this kind of just new identity and new feeling for life and like passion and all that kind of stuff, like I need that to be a part of this. Otherwise, I know I won't keep it up. If you want more insight into what my business is, kind of the why behind it and the thought process, you can go ahead and watch that video right here. And you guys, you already know if you made it this far to the video, I absolutely love you. Come here. It's so much easier. I can go back here. Look at it. I'm so far away from the camera, but like you can still hear me. I love this setup. This is a vibe. Look at this. It's a vibe. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.